visualize your ideal lifestyle, okay? The day-to-day lifestyle that is your ideal. Like a regular Tuesday. What does that ideal lifestyle look like for you? And if your vision aligns with what I'm going to talk about, that's a good sign. And it's a sign that we vibe and you're going to benefit from what I'm going to talk about. Because this idea has been emerging from within me that I'm calling the inspired life. It's a lifestyle. It's based around, I'll just give you some of the core elements that make up the inspired life and the inspired lifestyle. Okay, so some things, you probably guessed it, inspiration is one. Creativity, introspection, meaningful work, purpose, flow state, meaningful connections with other people, lightheartedness, because it's not all seriousness and hard work and grinding. There's got to be some lightheartedness, some play involved, because that fuels creativity and inspiration. So things like that, those elements give you an idea of what the inspired life and the inspired lifestyle looks like. And I bring this up because of the etymology of the word inspiration. Now, this is some really interesting stuff, and once you realize this, it helps you connect that much deeper, okay? So the etymology of the word inspire is interesting. It consists of two words, in and spirare. So in obviously means in, within. And then spirare means both breath and spirit in Latin. Okay, so it's both breath and spirit. So it's basically the breath of God or the breath of life. Okay, that's what inspire means. That's what inspiration is. It's the breath of life. It's the breath of the divine. Okay, that has so many implications, and we can contemplate and talk about that for a while. But that gives you a deeper glimpse of what we're working with here for you to live an inspired life. Because I feel like so many people that are creative, that want to do meaningful work, that want to contribute to the greater good, that want to evolve themselves spiritually, anyone on any of those paths or all of them wants to live some version of the inspired life. Okay, and this has been coming up over and over again, and I see themes. Different types of people want this, and it might manifest in slightly different ways for them. So some examples of this, like what it might look like for different types of people. For some people, it's like leading a team. If you feel inspired by the work you do in a team, maybe you're a manager at a company and like you really feel in your purpose there, that might be a core principle of your inspired life and lifestyle. For some people, it might be having a big family that continuously inspires you. For some people, it might be long walks outside. And this could actually apply to both of the other scenarios. I love taking long walks outside because that's when I get some deep, deep inspiration. For some people, it might be public speaking to large audiences. And again, these can all be mixed and matched. It's not like you only have to do one thing or you're only constrained to one thing. For other people, it's meditation and journaling fuel that inspiration. And this came to me really, really viscerally yesterday. So my wife and I spent most of the day at a beach on Lake George, and it was kind of a more desolate beach, not many people. And I was just like meditating on the beach and just soaking in the elements. And when I do this, inspiration just naturally emerges and comes to me. And I felt like I need to consciously do this on a more regular basis because that fuels so much. Like I started getting more ideas. I felt better. I felt more creative. Insights were coming to me, realizations about myself and what I can do. it becomes like a lightning rod for that kind of stuff. So that's what inspired it. Just being out in nature, immersing myself in the elements, and doing it with full presence. Okay? That's definitely a part of the inspired life, because anyone who creates anything or values ideas and insight experiences this. Walking in nature and getting great ideas. Sitting on the beach or meditating on the beach and great ideas come to you and insights. We're all familiar with that, okay? And now I want to share with you 4 principles, let's call them, of the inspired life. Because I'm not saying that it has to look a certain way. Like your version of the inspired life, it doesn't have to look like some writer in a cabin in the woods. It also doesn't have to look like someone running a team or someone running a business. It doesn't have to look or like a monk meditating in an ashram or something like that. It can look so many different ways, and even a combination of ways. So I'll share with you 4 principles of the inspired life. And again, these principles can manifest in many different ways themselves. So one principle is space. This means creating space for inspiration, because to acquaint with inspiration, you got to have that space. That's why so many creatives, artists, even entrepreneurs love walking outside for ideas or sitting out in nature, because when you create that space, you get out of that overthinking analytical mind and open up to higher ideas, okay? Principle number 2 for the inspired life is curiosity. Following your curiosity, using your curiosity as a compass to guide you. Because when you do that, you're lit up. You're not going based upon what you think you should do or what's popular or what's going to get you attention or what other people are telling you what to do. You're doing things because you're like, wow, I wonder what that is. I want to learn about that. What's going to happen there? I want to experiment with this. You get lit up. So curiosity isn't only a compass, but it acts as fuel. It fuels your enthusiasm. It fuels that like childlike wonder. Okay, so space, curiosity. The 3rd principle of the inspired life is expression. Okay, this is creating things. It might be art. It might be writing. It might be a business. It might be creating a team. Expression, creation can take on so many different forms, and it's going to be unique to the person. But expression is key, because we are creator beings. We're a fractal of God, a fractal of the universe, which is the creator and creation itself. So to align with it, we create. And we feel best when we create things and express ourselves, okay? So space, curiosity, expression. And then the last one is service. So when you seek to inspire others, you become a vessel for more inspiration. Okay, that's how it works. It's like the more you dedicate and devote yourself to inspiring others, you're going to be a bigger channel for inspiration. Okay, so if you ever want to feel more inspired, channel your inspiration to inspiring and helping others. That's just how life works. Okay, and that's how we improve the world, and that's how we spark each other's souls and spark each other's growth. Okay, those are the basic fundamental principles of the inspired life, and they can manifest in so many different ways. How you create space for yourself can manifest in so many different ways. How you follow your curiosity or what piques your curiosity can vary so much from person to person. How you express yourself and what you create is different for everyone. And then also how you seek to be of service, how you seek to inspire, different for everyone. So those are the principles of the inspired life. And also, literally everything I do, this is a big realization for me. This was one of the realizations from yesterday. Literally everything I do leads to and contributes to the inspired life. So me living the inspired life and helping other people live the inspired life. Okay, that service component, inspiring other people. Okay, so every book that I write, literally everything I write, even if I write a tweet or whatever you call it these days, an X post, it's in service to inspiring and helping others and inspiring other people to live the inspired life, to experience more creativity, more inspiration, flow state, meaningful work, spiritual growth, meaningful connections, all that stuff. So every book I write is in service to that. Whether it be Information Alchemy, which is about becoming more of a creator than a consumer and thriving in the information age, to Sozwik, which is a metaphysical novel about an extraterrestrial Bigfoot or Sasquatch shaman who comes to Earth and he finds himself in the middle of a spiritual war, and you get that outside looking in perspective on humanity. And it comes with so many realizations and so many perspectives about life and the world and reality that open you up to more inspiration. So there's that. I also help people write books. And that's big, of course, because in order to write a book, you tap in to your inner inspiration. You tap into your higher self, a higher power, whatever you want to call it, and you channel that through. And kind of by default, in order to write a book, you have to live the inspired life. Acquainting with that lifestyle of creating space for yourself, bringing through ideas, developing creative habits and habits that allow you to write and build momentum with your writing. And then also the conscious copywriting I do is part of the inspired life, because that's what copywriting is. It's using words in ways to create an invitation that engages and inspires people to say yes or no to that invitation. And then when I work with brands, helping the people that are a part of that live that inspired lifestyle in order to facilitate the creation of higher ideas and to express their messaging in a way that really resonates with the heart of the people they're supposed to reach, and do so in a clear, effective, engaging way. This is all the inspired life. And that's the realization I had yesterday. Literally everything I do leads to the inspired life and creates more of people living the inspired life. So it's kind of like the underlying movement that I didn't realize was going on. That's everything I do. You know how like you can consider brands movements? That is the movement, or that's the best way to describe, the best words I can put to this movement that I've been so dedicated to and so inspired by over the last 14 years or so. The best words to describe it is the inspired life. So that's why I'm talking about this today. I finally have words to put to it. I finally have words to put to that meta theme that drives everything I share and everything I offer. And also drives what I'm trying to do and is my ideal way of living. The inspired life. So I hope this inspired you in some way to live more of the inspired life. And for all the offers that I mentioned, my books, services, all of that, it's all on my website, stephenparado.com. Wherever you're watching this, you can check out the link in my bio, or if I could put links there, I'll share the links there. Okay? Cheers to the inspired life, and I'll talk to you soon.